TLF Share is a non-government organization. No? It was established by different activists, and I think as early as 1990s. For a very long time, because queer Filipinos are always discriminated, no, in different spaces, it also affect their access to economic opportunities. There are workplaces kasi where you are required to act a certain way, or you are required to dress up a certain way, no? And if you're not following the traditional binary definition of gender expression, no, medyo naliligwak sila doon sa mga trabaho nila, no. Nagka-create siya ng challenges, no, for queer Filipinos to navigate through the workplace culture. That's why they'd rather participate in an informal economy, kasi doon medyo mas kaya nilang i-express yung mga sarili nila, no? So sa entertainment, sa mga salons, or sometimes even sa gig economy. Ang impact nun is yung lack of security of tenure, no? So walang access to benefits, no? Walang access to different protections that will also help them be economically stable. So yung pinaka-goal talaga ng EE pathway is to make sure that we address structural barriers, no, that keep them from accessing economic opportunities. With the help of the Free to Be Me program or project, nagkaroon ng better understanding, I guess, yung LGBTQI organizations, no. Paano bang magamit din nila yung framework ng economic development? The first phase was actually a research, no? So we conducted a research on socio-economic profile. Very interesting actually yung study, no? Kasi we had a comparison between siblings, no? So yung isa ay non-LGBT sibling, yung isa ay LGBT sibling, no? They grew up in the same environment, more or less mga age gap siguro nila kung meron man mga nasa 5 years lang. Mataas yung educational attainment ng LGBTQI persons than their non-LGBT siblings. However, mas vulnerable pa din sila to different forms of exclusion sa workplace or even economic opportunities. The second phase was, ang intention niya was to use that data. How can they use that to also improve their advocacies on socio-economic related work? How can they also engage different duty bearers, no, and use that data to actually say that these are our economic realities. So what we did was we had a roundtable discussions with the DSWD, with DOLE, and with the DOA to discuss ano yung policy interventions or are there existing programs of the government that can actually be maximized, no, or accessed by the LGBTQIA+ communities. So yung other part of that is also at the local level, LGBTQIA+ organizations are implementing local economic empowerment and inclusion advocacies. So there's the Quezon City, meron sa Gensan, General Santos City, and sa Lake Cebu, meron sa Iligan City and Taguluan, there's Cebu, and then Bulacan. May ilang groups na din who are able to engage their peso, and I think some of them were able to push for inclusive policies, no. Kasi yung roundtable discussions that we are doing, so tatlong part siya, no. Meron with the labor movement, meron with the government, and then the last is supposed to be the roundtable with the multinational companies, no. Pero medyo dun kami nagsastruggle sa multinational companies. They are not that responsive. Ang reasons ay malamang yung current political climate in the US, how the US government is cutting their DEI efforts, no, or interventions. We haven't had that conversation yet, no, with companies. We're still in the process of reaching out. Sana, no, ma-inspire natin yung mga different companies to actually continue their DEI efforts